Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first football broadcast of the 2021 season. I'm Skylar Tucker here with
Jared Harned.
and we are at Tiger Stadium getting ready for this football game with your Fighting Tigers and the Owensboro Red Devils.
Yes, Skylar, it's a beautiful evening, great weather, two good teams, so should be a good night for football.
Yes, it should. I'm excited for this game. Are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like the crowd's filling up. First home football game of the season.
Yeah, first home game for the Tigers. I think they're 0-3 on the road. Owensboro comes in here 3-1 with a lone loss to St. Nick's out of Louisville.
Yep. It's a pretty good team they lost to, ain't it?
Yeah, St. Nick's is one of the top teams in the state.
That's what I figured.
Big news still around the third region is Owensboro quarterback Gavin Wimsatt leaving after 3 games at Owensboro High to enter college early at Rutgers University. So
Down in New Jersey.
he was deemed eligible by NCAA, so you could see him on the field as soon as tomorrow, I guess.
Yep, I don't know if they have a game tomorrow or not, but yeah, he had a bunch of offers, didn't he?
Yeah, he had Kentucky, Louisville, Murray, pretty much
Notre Dame,
everybody.
Vanderbilt, WKU, Purdue, Virginia Tech, Maryland, Kansas. You name it, that kid probably had an offer there.
Speaking on the 3 wins of Owensboro, it looks like they defeated in-city rival Apollo 44-7, in-city rival Davis County 49-42, and in-city rival Owensboro Catholic 35-7. The first 2 wins, Apollo and Davis County being led by Gavin Wimsatt, and then most recently the Owensboro Catholic win was their first without him.
And our football team, their scores from the 3 away games: Hancock County 44-0, and then I believe we had a COVID cancellation against, who was that against?
McLean County, I believe.
Yeah, McLean, I believe so. And then we lost to Butler County 13-44, and then we lost to Anderson County 24-34.
Speaking on the Owensboro Catholic game, looks like they were Rimsath's replacement was Casey Boone, so we'll probably get a look at Boone tonight, as far as I know. So on the Breckenridge County quarterback side of it, Kyron Watkins returns from his COVID absence for his second game. He did play in that loss to Anderson County up near Lexington. So tonight will be his second game of his senior season. Backing him up would be James Spitzer, but he is ineligible tonight due to COVID regulations. So I believe if Kyron were to go down with injury or something like that, I believe it would be Parker Davis.
Yes, Parker Davis will be the fill-in quarterback if something happens to Watkins.
Also on the defensive side of the ball, Spitzer is usually a starting defensive back, so I'm not sure who would replace him on the defensive side of the ball tonight, but hopefully he'll be back next Friday night. I believe that's at Graves County.
I believe we have 12 seniors for our Fighting Tigers, don't we?
We have quite a few 2022 graduating class. So, of course, led by quarterback Kyron Watkins, defensive back and receiver Evan Miller, the center of the offensive line, Cole Nash. He's been a starter for us on the offensive line for a few years and finally got the center job this year, so happy for him. Talking about Wimsatt and that explosive offense of Owensboro, looks like they are 11th in 5A in points per game this season, and also with that stingy athletic 3-4 defense of Owensboro. It's going to be a tough matchup tonight, Skylar.
We got 10 minutes till kickoff.
10 minutes and 27 seconds. So both teams are off the field now. Looks like the Tigers are huddled up just on the outside door of that athletic facility. So they'll probably be coming on the field shortly, and then we'll get ready for the national anthem and ready for kickoff.
Yes, sir.
Another injury report I forgot to mention. Owensboro running back is out tonight with a knee injury.
Oh, and that one that got taken away in the ambulance.
Yes, there is an unknown injury pregame. Actually, the EMS left here. I believe it's an Owensboro player, but we do not have an identification.
Yeah, they think he overheated or something. Like 30 minutes before they started warming up.
Mention that explosive offensive Owensboro again, but we do have Breckinridge County does have 2 top 6 leaders and tackles per game in 5A. Number 2 being Daniel Shane and number 6 being Jonathan Walker. So hopefully they can continue that tackling streak and keep Owensboro off the board as much as they can. That running back out tonight for Owensboro is Kenyatta Carbon, their leading rusher. I'm not sure who would replace him in that backfield, but we will get word on that as soon as we can.
Looks like the pep club and most student body is going out to stand with the cheerleaders as the Tigers run out.
I believe tonight is a blackout for the pep rally.
Pep theme.
Oh, pep theme, sorry. Mentioned that blackout. Looks like the Brett County football team will also be wearing all black with their black top and black pants. I believe that's their first time they've won that combination this season.
I believe so. I think you're right. You always look your best at home for football and soccer. When you're away, you wear white.
Mentioning those defensive state leaders, Owensboro also has Kendrick Williams, who is top 10 in the state in fumbles forced, and Jeremiah Goodwin is the second leading sack leader in 5A Kentucky football. So hopefully the offensive line can keep him from getting to Watkins tonight.
Let's hope so. Looks like the parking lot's getting pretty full.
Yeah, it's going to be a packed house tonight. If first home game, so I'm sure a lot of people are coming out to support the Tigers tonight.
Look over here.
Oh, it appears the old Long John Silver's is even about to get full from overflow parking, so looks like it's going to be a pack tonight.
National anthem.
National anthem is about to begin, so we will take a break. And we're back as the national anthem just wrapped up.
And my papers flew off the thing.
Our papers flew off the roof here. We're broadcasting from the roof of Tiger Fieldhouse tonight. So
There's 3 of them right there. And one of them's in the crowd somewhere.
well,
All right, it's okay.
we still got some stat sheets here, so we'll read off the ones we got. But less than 5 minutes till kickoff now, so looks like the Tiger is about to come through the Tiger Tunnel
Yes, I believe so.
with the cheerleaders and pep section giving them an alley.
Oh, then they're going to break through a paper tonight, too.
Can't exactly read what the
Just
Tigers football.
Yes, Tigers football.
appreciate the cheerleaders making that for us.
Yeah, it's real nice. Looks good. Get any good shot of that, Caden? And here they go.
Jonathan Walker leads them out.
Fireworks coming off. Took smoke bombs too. The fireworks are pretty. Owensboro's running out of paper too. To pass time, I'm going to tell you an embarrassing story about yesterday. So we played Owensboro in soccer yesterday, and we accidentally went to Owensboro High School, and all the football players were there at practice, and we walked to the field, and they were just all there, and I was like, oh my goodness. They got a flag too.
We also dropped our Breckinridge County roster, so we'll try to get a replacement up here. We still have Owensboro, so
It's on the roof.
it's on the roof of the field house, so
Bear with us.
nobody's going to be able to get it for us. It's all
I mean,
right,
I can
though.
climb down there and probably fall.
Well, big soccer game tomorrow. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Who y'all play tomorrow?
Play McLean County tomorrow.
McLean County.
Yes, sir. Already beat them once this season.
Well, wish y'all luck tomorrow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think I already said, but I think the Tigers will be back in action tomorrow, or next Friday night, Next Friday night down in Graves County. So if anybody wants to make that long haul down close to Paducah.
Graves County. They're a good team, aren't they?
Yes, ma'am. I believe they have one of the top running backs in the state. His last name is McKee.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like we'll play maybe the 2 toughest teams on our schedule back-to-back weeks here with the Red Devils, and then down to Graves County next week.
Those are going to be 2 tough games, like you just said.
I believe the week after that, the Tigers will return home to face possibly the Cougars of Grayson County. I believe is who their opponent will be. On the opposite side of the sideline, the Red Devils next week will also play an away game. Looks like they will play Ohio County down in Beaver Dam.
So it's 6 seconds till kickoff, and I believe I think Owensboro gets kickoff, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know who won the toss, but I know that Breckenridge County will be receiving the first half kick.
Yep, I think you're correct. And here we go.
Kick is up, and looks like junior Michael Johnson will return it. It's quite a return down to, looks like the 33-yard line. So Kyron Watkins and the offense will get good field position to start this game.
Yes, they will.
Like Kyron getting the play from offensive coordinator Jeremy Bennett with 11:51 left to go in the first quarter. It's like the Tigers in pistol formation with Johnson behind Watkins. Incomplete pass by Kyron Watkins. Makes it 2nd and 10. I believe that was intended for senior Evan Miller.
Yes, I believe so.
Handoff to Johnson. Another tough run down to, looks like a 38. So we're probably looking at 3rd and 5 for the Tigers on their opening possession. I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first game the Tigers have had their full offensive line
Yes, I
at
think
their
you're
disposal
correct.
because of COVID issues and injuries and things like that. So
Yep, I think you're correct.
hopefully that offensive line can create some holes for Johnson.
There he goes.
It's like
Take
they
him
failed to
down.
create that hole there.
Oh.
Maybe. Owensboro recovered a fumble, but I think the officials ruled Johnson down before the fumble. So it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers. Looks like the punt team coming out.
Looks like Daniel has something on his back. Or his shoulder, maybe?
I believe that's a back pad
Oh.
for protection. Number 35, Daniel Shane, coming out to punt the ball to the Red Devils, our leading tackler.
It's like sticking out of his jersey, though. No one else wears that, do they?
Not that I'm aware of, but this is the first game I've seen. So, a line drive punt received by the Red Devils. And they will also receive good field position in Breckenridge County territory. So hopefully this defense led by Daniel Shane and Jonathan Walker can make a stand.
Return up to the 47-yard line. Touchdown Red Devils.
As we noted, too, the Red Devils no longer led by star Gavin Wimsat. Looks like Casey Boone under center once again tonight. It's a good way to start the defensive game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Michael Johnson with the tackle, possibly in the backfield.
The ball carrier, number 74, Jack Austin on the tackle.
Jack Austin
Yeah,
also on that tackle.
Yep.
Another senior. Boone rolling out.
Oh, they
and,
lost the ball.
Drop pass. Intended for number 24, Gus Cecil.
Pass intended for number 24.
Not to be confused with Right Implement's own Gus Seeger.
Third down and 11.
Speaking of Right Implement, appreciate them for their donations, giving us this equipment that we're using to broadcast the game tonight.
Yes, we are greatly appreciated. We greatly appreciate all this nice equipment they provided for us.
It's like 3rd and 11 for the Red Devils, so probably looking a pass from Boone here, and it is. Looking deep,
Nope,
and
he caught
that's
it.
completed. So most likely a first down.
Number 3, Casey Boone.
It's like Ethan Pendleton on the reception, number 12.
Pass is good for a Red Devils first down.
It's like a run here from the Red Devils. It's like and he's still running.
Get him down.
Brought
Let's
down
go.
by a host of Tigers. I believe maybe number 56 might have gotten away with a hold there on Daniel Shane, but nonetheless, looks like probably another first down for the Red Devils.
You're getting closer.
Correction, 2nd and 1.
Oh.
Jonathan Walker with a nice tackle there, brought him down by the back of his jersey.
I believe that Danny Jackson was in there too.
Yes,
The slide.
another senior, Danny Jackson there. I believe he's taking the spot of James Spitzer tonight, who's unavailable on the sideline in blue jeans. So another run by number 6, Trammell Barksdale.
Barksdale, the ball carrier, gain of 5 on the play. Tackle made by number 24, Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson there on the tackle. Play action pass completed to looks like the tight end, and he makes it into the end zone. So that'll make the score 6-0 as Owensboro scores on their first drive of the night.
Good play, Red Devils touchdown.
Casey Boone on the touchdown pass.
I believe number 4 is going to kick for the Devils.
It's like number 4, Andrew Lands, will be the kicker for the Red Devils tonight. And the kick is good, so it'll be 7-0 Red Devils.
Red Devils is good by number 4, Andrew Lands.
I believe that was freshman Albert Hester on the touchdown reception for the Red Devils.
Freshman.
I believe so. It was a big freshman. So, despite having arguably their best offensive weapons, Wimsat and Kenyatta Carbon, the Red Devils score on their opening possession, and Michael Johnson will get another opportunity to run this one back. So,
Good punt there.
another one to Johnson.
Maybe he can get some more yards this time. He's still running. Nope. Now he's down.
Down at the 30. So, decent field position for the Tigers. It's like Kyron Watkins coming back out to lead the offense for the second drive. I could be wrong, but I believe Michael Johnson has played all 3 sides of the ball tonight, even the third possession total of the game. He running back on the offense, linebacker on the defense, and he's also our kick returner. So
Yeah, I believe you're correct on those.
on the defensive side of the ball, it looks like the Red Devils are led by linebackers Xander Early and Ethan Goff.
Xander Early is a transfer from Hancock.
County.
Yes.
So,
Well, not really a transfer, like he switched schools. I wouldn't really call it transfer.
we can't confirm or deny that he moved houses, but he did enroll in Owensboro Senior High. So he's their junior linebacker, and Ethan Goff is a freshman, but his brother is actually at Kentucky right now. So he was a very successful linebacker for the Red Devils. So if he's anything like his brother, he's a pretty good player.
Mm-hmm.
I believe his brother's name was Austin. Complete pass to number 7 for the Tigers.
That's complete from number 5, Kyle Watkins, to number 7, Parker Davis.
Parker Davis on the reception. As we noted, he will also serve as our backup quarterback for the night in the absence of James Spitzer. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Tigers. Schuyler, you got to think, already down 7-0. This may be 4-down territory for Hoddle.
What do you say?
I said you got to think this close to a first down, Tigers may have 2 plays to work with here instead of punting it.
Oh, yeah, correct. I understand. Didn't hear you the first time.
Another pass attempt, and
whoa, take him
it's like
down.
he's sacked by
It's a big old boy right there.
looks like the punt team coming on out.
I believe the tackle is Cortland Howard.
Number
He's a sophomore.
59, Cortland Howard, yes, on the sack.
254 pounds.
It's a stout boy, bring down our quarterback. So
Yes, very stout boy.
Daniel Shane on again for the punt. May have been 4-down territory for the Tigers, if not for the loss of yards on the sack. So some late substitutions on for the Tigers, some miscommunication on special teams. But regardless, they punt the ball away. Another decent punt from Shane. Bounces into the hands of a Red Devil. And he's got room. And he's brought down by the punter, Shane. It's like another Tiger, Danny Jackson on tackle.
But Daniel grabbed his leg there. Did you see that?
I missed it.
Daniel had his leg in there.
Hopefully this defense led by defense coordinator Drew Stankiewicz can make a stand on the second drive of the night for the Red Devils. Once again, outstanding field position, already in Tiger territory. And it looks like Hoddle's going to take a timeout with 5:33 left in the first quarter before Owensboro can even get a snap off their second drive. So
We're going to take a short break. And we're back.
Casey Boone leads the offense out for their second drive after he threw for a touchdown pass on the first. So hopefully that secondary can stand tall on the second drive. And another handoff to number 6, Barksdale. And a missed tackle and another touchdown. Took a missed tackle by Evan Miller was the deciding factor on that one. He met a Tiger in the end zone, but I think it was already too late. So that'll make the score 13-0 as the Red Devils strike on their first play of the second drive.
That would have been a good tackle if he would hit him.
Yeah, he had a tough angle coming in on him. I thought he was going to wrap him around the legs, but I think Barksdale just swimmed out of it. So
Yeah, I believe so. Look, Evan was a little bit upset after that. The punt is good. Not punt. The PAT is good.
point after is good by land, so it'll be 14-0 Red Devils.
And so we got 5:23 remaining in the first quarter.
Barksdale is 2'11", or excuse me,
2'11".
5'11" and 218 pounds. So
I was going to say, he ain't no 2 foot tall, Jared.
Miller was a little bit outmatched size-wise on that matchup.
Yeah, I believe so.
Producer Rob Garrett making fun of me for that 2'11" comment.
I mean, it'd be at your calf muscles. And the punt is up and back to MJ again. He's going to, do a front
Flipped around
flip.
on the tackle.
Going to do a little front flip action.
Fortunately, I believe that flip made him avoid most of the contact, so.
That's good. I didn't know he could do gymnastics.
That's a pretty athletic move.
It was.
So Kyron Watkins coming out for, after a quick break. Red Devils only took one play to score there. I believe quarterback Watkins also plays both sides of the ball, as he's a safety on defense as well, so he's not getting any rest when the defense is out there either.
Pass to Kyron Watkins. He's
It's
going
a
to run
quarterback
it.
draw.
He's going to run. He's going to run.
That's a nice gain. And
Oh,
a spin
good
move.
spin.
Oh! That's a tough hit at the 50. And I don't know if I'd be getting back up after that hit.
It was a really tough hit there.
I believe if we were in college, that'd be a targeting call. I don't know if they have that rule in high school, but maybe they should.
I think that was, especially him doing that little spin move, he wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, that was right out of that spin. He didn't really have time to brace or anything. So I think the official checked on him, and he didn't want to come out of the game. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49.5-yard line.
Shoo-wee.
That was a tough hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd get up after that one, too.
I don't know if you guys heard it through the mics, but that was a pretty loud collision.
And give to MJ.
Option by MJ, and I think all he did was make it back to the line of scrimmage. Watkins getting the play from Coach Huddle and Coach Bennett. Maybe looking at a pass here after we're behind the sticks after a 1-yard loss on the run by Johnson. Another pass and another sack. I think it was 22 early, the transfer from Hancock County getting in there on Watkins this time.
Yep, I believe so. He's pretty stout, too. Yes,
he is. 3rd and 20 for the Tigers, so definitely another pass attempt by Watkins. I wouldn't necessarily call it a Hail Mary situation, but it's going to have to be a pretty deep ball to get a first down here.
We got 3:05 remaining in this quarter.
Only a 3-man rush from Hancock County.
He's going to throw a pass, and it's no good.
Through the hands of tight end Jonathan Walker, so that'll bring up 4th and 20. And looks like Daniel Shane will come on to attempt another punt. correction, Michael Jakubowicz to attempt the punt, not Daniel Shane.
I think Daniel Shane's on the sideline over here getting some treatment from the athletic trainers.
And
they're running.
That's an open lane, and
He
that's
swam
another.
right past
That's a
him.
touchdown on the punt return.
Number 13, who's that? Looks like Caleb Cornwell.
Yeah, I have Maurice Mormon as the punt returner, number 13.
Yep. Oh, I'm reading the wrong stat sheet. That guy's from Graves County that I just read his name off of. That's embarrassing.
That's next week.
My bad.
It's like a missed tackle by the punter, Jakubowicz. Letting Mormon in there, so that'll make the score 20-0 with the extra point pending, and it's up and good. So 21-0 Red Devils here with just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Looks like Coach Hoddle having a talk with his offense. I believe that's the offensive group.
Yes, it is.
So trying to get some yards going here, down 21-0.
Alrighty. 2:43 remaining in this quarter.
We're back as Michael Johnson deep to return another kickoff. So I believe it'll be the fourth kickoff already by the Red Devils after an opening kickoff to start the game and a post-touchdown kickoff. So number 4 lands to do the kicking here.
Beautiful punt there. Right in the hands of Michael Johnson once again. He's going to try to run. He's running.
And he's got an open lane.
Yes, he does.
He's down to the 40.
Keep going, Michael. Keep going.
And looks like he went out at the 43.5-yard line.
Yeah.
So an outstanding kickoff return by Johnson gives him some outstanding field position to start this drive with 2:32 remaining in the first quarter.
Our cheerleaders have cowbells.
They do. They are cowbelling it up tonight.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I believe the cheerleaders got some new uniforms this year.
Oh, yeah.
They have been black in the past. Looks like they're going with a lighter gray.
Yeah, they're
this
real
year.
nice. I like them. Kyron
Another
Watkins
pass,
throw it right
and
to Jonathan Walker, and he's going to.
That's a great pass from Watkins. Split 2 Red Devils defenders. That'll be their first reception for the senior Jonathan Walker tonight. Gets it down. Looks like the opposing 43-yard line. So first time in Red Devils territory for the Tigers.
Yes. Yay.
And in the words of PA announcer Chris Morgan, that'll be a first down Breckenridge County.
Yeah, Chris. Woo!
So we have junior Jacob Henning lining up as receiver on our side.
Kyron Watkins has the ball now.
And
He's
it's
gonna
another pass, and he airmailed that to Evan Miller. So that'll be 2nd and 10.
Pass incomplete and brings the number 11, Evan Miller.
Looking out here on this offense, I see a lot of seniors, Scholar. So that was senior to senior pass attempt right there, and the play before was a senior to senior completion.
Yep.
I think we have also several seniors on the offensive line. So
Yes, we do.
if we're lucky enough to commentate next year, it'll be a whole new group of Tigers. And the flag, if I had to guess, I believe that'd be offsides on one of the 3 defensive linemen for the Red Devils. And
scoot up a little bit.
Coach Fallen displeased with that penalty, as I believe the defensive lineman who made that mistake just now got subbed out. So, Rhonda Johnson, and he is stuffed at the last second lunge gives Johnson maybe a yard and a half, as he was originally stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Sorry. Watkins checking his wristband, getting the play for this crucial 3rd down as the Tigers try to score, get something on the board before the end of the first quarter.
You've got 1:30 remaining in this quarter, so.
Now keep in mind, football, the ball doesn't change possession at the end of first quarter. So if we still have the ball in 1 minute and 16 seconds, we will also have the ball to open up the second quarter.
Curran's going to run.
It's another quarterback
right
draw.
Trouble.
I don't believe he got the 5 yards, Scholar. I believe he got 3 at the most. So it'll be a 4th and 2. I believe Coach Huddle will go for it here, as the defensive struggled to contain Owensboro's explosive offense.
Yes. Even with Gavin gone, they're still pretty solid on their offensive end.
Yeah, they were a complete team. Even though Wimsat was actually the front runner to win Mr. Football this year, they are still almost as good on the offensive side of the ball, even without their star quarterback. So, scoreboard says 4th and 5. I thought we got a couple yards on that, so I don't know if I was wrong and the scoreboard's wrong, but either way.
Oh no, almost interception there.
Either way. And there's a flag. I believe it wouldn't affect the play because it was a dead ball foul. So I believe either way it'll be an Owensboro ball unless the penalty happened during the play.
What do you think happened?
There was some extracurricular activity behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know if it's roughing the passer or unsportsmanlike conduct, but so the flag's being picked up now. Either way, regardless, it's going to be a 1st down Owensboro with 23 and a half seconds left. I don't know what that call was going to be, but it doesn't really matter now as the flag was picked up. Coach Hoddle making his way onto the field now as he's confused by the lack of call, just as I am.
So we still have 23 seconds remaining in this first quarter here.
Correction, the flag was picked up, but they will be taking the penalty yards. I believe it was a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Devils, so it won't affect the outcome of the play, but it will affect their field position on their 4th drive of the night.
I think a timeout was being called.
Coach Hoddle takes another timeout, his 2nd of the first half. So with 23 and a half seconds remaining in the first quarter, he has only 1 timeout remaining. Must have been a formation or personnel issue for him to call a timeout in that position.
Yeah, I believe you're correct on that one.
There are a couple Tigers coming off the field, so I believe he wanted to get that substitution done before Owensboro got to run their play. I'm not sure who came onto the field and who came off the field, but I know there was a couple substitutions for the Tigers during that timeout. So I believe personnel was the reason Coach Hoddle called his second timeout of the first half. Looks like another run here, and that one is less successful than the last couple. So maybe a gain of about 2 yards there, Skylar.
Yep.
And I don't see Owensboro run another play with 5 seconds now. And just like that, the first quarter is over. The Red Devils leading 21-0. We'll be back. As we flip sides here, Boone is going to lead the offense out, and it's a play-action pass, a little bubble screen. And it looks like Watkins and Walker teaming up for that tackle there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Pass complete number 25, Jeremiah Goodwin. First down, Red Devils.
Casey Boone gets a call from the sideline on first down here. It's going to be another pass, and it's going to be a deep one to number 25, and that is complete. So they got down to about the Tigers' 24-yard line.
Down at the 25-yard line, first down, Owensboro.
Another penalty, some more extracurricular activity.
Another flag was thrown. Jared didn't unmute my mic, so I was talking to nobody for literally 5 minutes.
Sorry about that, Scholar. I was ready to talk before you were, so I just did mine.
Okay. That's embarrassing.
Nobody heard you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Jakobovic coming in on the defensive side of the ball as Michael Johnson comes out of the game, and it looks like that flag was once again on the Red Devils, but they'll take them back 15 yards. That was actually a face mask. Bring them back to the 31 of the Tigers. So still an explosive play, but penalty made it a little less explosive. Another pass by Boone. Steps up and delivers another ball. And it's another touchdown. It's like Danny Jackson let that receiver behind him and make the score 27-0.
So who caught that ball?
Number 12, I believe it was.
Oh, it was 13.
I believe it was Pendleton again.
Oh, yeah, Ethan Pendleton. He's a junior also.
6'4", 176. So he's got the
Solid.
profile of a strong receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Kick is up and good once again, so it'll be 28-0 Red Devils with exactly 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And I could be mistaken, but I do believe if the Red Devils score another touchdown and an extra point, it'll be running clock for the rest of the game. I believe if you go up by 35,
Yes,
the
you're
clock
correct.
does not stop.
Mhm.
So Tigers may get out of here early, unfortunately tonight. Looks like Coach Hoddle coaching up his special teams group after they the last time they were on the field, they gave up a punt return for a touchdown. So
Hope they don't do that again.
maybe changing the scheme of his return or anything like that. So once again, it'll be Jonathan Walker and Michael Johnson to return the kick. But I believe Michael Johnson has caught every single one of the kickoffs so far. I don't know if that's been intentional on the part of Owensboro kicker Andrew Lands or not. Another one to Johnson. Catches that in the air. And he's got an opening. And another flag. Another flag. So 2 flags. I don't know if it was from the same penalty or not, but we'll await the announcement from the referee. Another personal foul, another face mask on the Red Devils. I believe that's their 3rd personal foul and their 2nd face mask. A 15-yard penalty. And give the group led by Watkins another drive of good field position. So hopefully they can do something with it this time.
$10:51 remaining in this quarter.
Hand off to Johnson. Good hole right there created by the right side of the offensive line. I believe that's senior Jack Austin leading the way on that side of the line. It's like a gain of 7, so it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. One of their better plays of the night. Actually, their best plays have been on penalties by Owensboro, but I guess you don't count those. But gain of 7 right there. It's a good carry by Johnson. A carry by Watkins.
He's getting slammed to the ground there.
That was another tough tackle, and he's staying down for a minute, but he gets back up. So
Tough kid right there.
yeah, he already had a pretty severe lower leg injury in his already in his high school career.
I think he tore his meniscus.
I believe that was the I could be wrong. I think that was the 2019 season where we were led by Gavin Dow for the entire season, because I believe Kyron's injury was preseason. So
Yes.
that was a gain of 1 yard according to the scoreboard, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Handing off to Michael Johnson there.
And that'll be a first down. So, and he's still standing up, but doesn't get much yards after that. So that'll be a gain of 2 or 3. It'll be a first down for the Tigers.
38-yard line, good for Joe Benabacco. First down, Tigers.
Those first downs by the Tigers are sponsored by Joe Bennett Bacco here tonight. Once again, the pistol formation. I believe that's new to the Tigers offense this year with Watkins and MJ Johnson.
MJ Johnson.
J stands for Johnson, in case you guys didn't know. And that's a deep pass.
Evan Miller catches
And it's caught
it.
by Evan Miller for a touchdown.
Yeah, let's go.
So no running clock yet.
Let's go.
That was a dime on the run by Kyron Watkins,
Yes.
senior to senior, as we spoke of earlier. And Evan Miller,
Great catch there by Evan Miller.
not so great catch by the referee as he was tossed the ball and he missed it badly, but
So Sydney
And
Tucker.
fireworks put off as
Pretty
the
nice.
Tigers get their first score of the night, and another senior, Sydney Tucker, on for the extra point.
Let's go, Sydney.
Sydney, the sister of my broadcasting partner tonight, Skylar Tucker.
Yes. Twin sister.
Twin sisters. I believe that's Danny Jackson on the hold.
Yes.
And the snap, and
Oh.
that's an unfortunate slip. I believe the field's probably a little wet. We've gotten rain earlier this week, so that'll make the score remain 28-6. But no running clock yet, as it'll take more than a touchdown for the Red Devils to get in that territory now that the Tigers have scored. Evan Miller just able to slip past that defensive back, and Kyron makes an outstanding throw across his body. That's a very tough throw, but he made it for the first touchdown of the night for the Tigers. Coach Hoddle coaching up his special teams group again. I don't know if their kick returner will be the same guy as their punt
Sydney's
returner.
going to punt this time for the Tigers.
That's a kickoff correction, but not to be confused with a punt, which is
Same
on fourth down.
Kick, punt, same thing.
Almost the same thing. Either way, Sydney Tucker's kicking off the Tigers. Looks like it'll be number 5, Khalil Rogers, deep. I don't know if Sydney may elect to kick to that second line of defense and avoid Rogers.
Great throw there by Hoddle. Just a little over the
And
ref's
Coach
head.
Hoddle mails the referee, so Sydney had to wait a few seconds longer to get that ball for the kickoff. Either way, Sydney Tucker in for back-to-back plays for the extra point and for the kickoff. So
Oh, my
it's a
gosh. Sydney.
onside kick possibly there. I don't know if that was intentional or purposely onside, but either way, looks like the Red Devils will take the ball at the 48 or 49-yard line.
I think you told her to do that. Sydney wouldn't kick
Possibly.
like that. Yeah.
Onside kicks are pretty common in high school football, so
Mm-hmm.
onside kicks are when they kick it on the ground purposely to try to get the ball back instead of letting Owensboro get the ball back. So that play blown dead, luckily for the Tigers, because that could have been
Really bad, yeah.
That could have been a big play. But either way, and Brent Hoddle takes his final timeout of the first half with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. So he will have to go the rest of the way of the first half without a stoppage of the clock. But probably a smart move because it looked like our personnel was messed up, and they had a deep pass that was probably going to be successful. So. Speaking about Gavin Wimsatt earlier, Rutgers does in fact play tomorrow against the University of Delaware.
Oh, do they?
Looks like the channel is BTN. Not sure what that stands for. Either way, another long pass by the Red Devils, and that's another touchdown. So that timeout by Coach Hoddle didn't really prevent much at all, but another touchdown by Ethan Pendleton. I believe that's his third reception of the night and his second touchdown. Looks like Danny Jackson's having a tough time on the outside containing him.
Danny could not catch up to him.
Danny's a little mismatched on that size matchup. Pendleton's quite a bit taller than him, but and lands on for the extra point to make it 35-6. It's up and good.
Extra point by number 4, Andrew Lane, is good.
As we spoke of earlier, usually on that defensive back area is James Spitzer, who's unavailable tonight due to COVID precautions.
Regulations.
He does not have COVID or anything. He just cannot play in a game until he meets a certain number of practices, and he has unfortunately not met that requirement. So Danny Jackson filling in that spot tonight, and Danny's a good athlete, but he's having a tough time containing Pendleton on that side.
Yes, he is.
It's like Evan Miller and Michael Johnson come on the field now as Miller returns to the sideline and Johnson goes out there to return yet another Owensboro kickoff.
BCHX Trinity are selling 50-50 raffle tickets. Next to the cotton candy machine at the top of the steps.
Andrew Lands set to kick this one off, as we said, at 35-6 in favor of the Red Devils with 8 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the first half here at Tiger Field.
Good punt there.
And
Michael drops
Michael
it.
fumbles it. He picks it up, and he's still running.
Oh,
missed
okay.
Missed tackle by Xander early. He returns it to 25, which is quite impressive considering he had a backtrack.
Yes.
It bounced off his shoulder. That's a. He only makes it to the 25, but he actually traveled quite a distance after having to backtrack and pick that
Almost to
ball
the
up.
10, yeah.
So that's pretty impressive there for Michael Johnson. Forced a beautiful missed tackle by Xander early. So it looks like Evan Miller and Jacob Henning will be our receivers on this play. Jonathan Walker accompanying Michael Johnson and Kyron Watkins in the backfield on this play. It's like the option kept by Watkins, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Read option.
Kyron Watkins is the ball carrier. No gain on the play, second down.
Be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers with just under 8 minutes remaining. Once again, Jacob Henning, Parker Davis, Evan Miller on the outside, this time accompanied by Jonathan Walker, leaving only Watkins and Michael Johnson in the backfield. Once again in that pistol formation. A pass and possibly a miscommunication between Parker Davis and Jonathan Walker there. I don't know who. Watkins was intended for both, or for one of them. I don't know which one it was, but either way, it's 3rd and 10. I believe with this field position, Schuyler, if you don't get the first down here, you probably have to punt. Because if you don't get it on 4th, Owensboro's got a very short field. And if they score on their next possession, it will be a running clock for the remainder of the game.
Mm-hmm. Score is 35-6 with 7:32 remaining in the second quarter here.
That's a trick play. Handoff to Parker Davis.
That's the Jonathan Walker. The pass was thrown to Jonathan, but
Yeah, it was
his
the
hand-
pass was
yeah.
by Parker Davis. And I thought Jonathan Walker caught that and then fumbled it, but the official saw it the other way and said it was a plain incompletion. So that'll be 4th and 10. Daniel Shane on for the punt again. He receives a high snap, and it's a punt. I thought that was off his left leg. I guess he's left-footed. Like, and it looks like the Red Devils will take over at their own 48-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
So they have just over 7 minutes remaining. I believe that's plenty of time for this explosive offense to turn this game into a run clock. But hopefully that defense can get a stop. Keep this game 35-6 with possibly time for another Tiger score before we head in the locker room. It's a handoff to number 8.
Good tackle there by Parker Davis. Oh,
Number
Parker?
7, Parker Davis, with the
Yes.
tackle for loss. It's impressive play. I believe he's a junior.
Yeah, he's little too.
He's scrawny, but that was an impressive tackle.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Davis is so proud, I bet.
This guy we're referring to one of our agriculture teachers, Mr. Davis,
Yes.
being his father.
I'm pretty sure anyone that watches Break Live knows that.
Maybe not. You got to clear it up.
Okay.
Drop back for a pass. And Daniel Shane close to a sack. That's a forced fumble. Oh, official says it's an incomplete pass. I saw it as a forced fumble, but either way, it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Good tackle there by Daniel Shane.
Well, officially, that's not a tackle because it was an incomplete pass, but he did wrap him up.
I'm gonna. Oh my.
That was almost an impressive sack by Daniel Shane, our leading tackler. I believe setting at 14 tackles per game.
Pretty impressive.
Be 3rd and 12. The first time in a long time that Owensboro has taken this many plays to get a first down. That's a hold, they call it. And he's going to run out of bounds, but it's not going to matter because Parker Davis was held at the line of scrimmage. So this play will be run back.
Number 3, Casey Boone, the ball carrier. Penalty flag on the play.
I believe a hold is 10 yards, so that'll be 3rd and 22 for Casey Boone and the Red Devil offense.
Holding against Owensboro. penalty.
6:26 remaining in the second quarter.
31-yard line.
And I was correct. It's 3rd and 22 at the 31-yard line of the Tigers, or excuse me, of the Red Devils. So it's probably going to be a deep pass, and correction, that's a short pass, a little slip screen, as it's referred to in Madden. But that will not be a first down, as he makes it to about the original line of scrimmage. So that should be about 4th and 10, I would think. I'll let you know in the scoreboard updates.
Reception made by number 8, Julius Taylor. 4th down and 10. Kyron Watkins on the
4th down and 10, but the Red Devil offense is staying on the field. This will be a big stop by that Daniel Shane-led defense. He rolls out, and they had him short and a missed tackle. I believe that's Evan Miller on the missed tackle, but they allow him to get about 12 yards. So that'll be a first down for the Red Devils. The risk pays off as they threw it short and outran the defenders. So with 5:30 left, it'll be 1st and 10. Another short screen.
He's
and
running.
That'll be – he stepped out of bounds. He had an open lane. That was going to be a touchdown probably.
Yeah, it was going to be.
But it looks like Khalil Rogers stepped out of bounds.
Thank goodness he did.
I don't even think he was forced out, Scott. I think he just ran out of bounds, ran out of real estate on that far side. So
Yeah, no. I don't think anyone was near him or nothing. He just slipped out.
either way, it's 2nd and 1 on the 26.
You said 2nd and 10.
10 starts with 1. There's a flag. I'm not sure what that one's going to be.
He did like a walk call in basketball. What does that
It's
mean?
a false start.
Oh.
Similar to a walk, I guess.
Hey,
It'll be
look
a
at
false,
me.
false start on the Red Devils. I believe the
Learning
Red
new.
Devils are calling their first time out.
So we're going to take a short break. And we're back.
As Casey Boone leads the offense out again. I believe it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Red Devils. Another pass.
Oh, no.
And that'll be an interception by Kyron Watkins. I believe that was Michael Johnson who got a hand on the arm of the quarterback Boone, and that'll be an interception by the Tigers. I believe it was Kyron Watkins who came down with that.
Yes, I believe so.
That's another interception for the Tigers. If I'm not mistaken, they are already top 25 in the state 5A in interceptions per game. So,
Oh, really?
that ball hawking secondary of the Tigers gets a much-needed turnover. And with 5 minutes left, that's plenty of time for the Watkins-led offense to drive down the field here and get another score before halftime. Once again in that pistol formation with Johnson almost touching the goal line so far deep in our own territory.
Gonna run, Michael.
And a flip. It's a great decision by Watkins. A read option flip. I don't know how much that'll gain, maybe 2-3 yards, but gets us a little bit farther than our own goal from our own goal line. So another crucial play. It'll be 2nd and 9 with a gain of 1. Tiger offense taking their time getting out of the huddle here. Looks like Parker Davis on our side to the far with Jonathan Walker in the slot and Evan Miller on the opposite side. It's an incomplete pass.
Smack down there by number 28.
Be close to a pass interference, but nothing was called, so it'll be 3rd and 9 deep in our own territory with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yup. Taking their time again, getting out of that huddle.
Well, the clock stopped now, so irrelevant. Not to be rude, I was just pointing out the clock was stopped. Number
Pass
2 on the
there.
reception, and he's immediately tackled and
Gosh.
thrown down quite violently.
Who's number 2?
Number 2, William Clark.
Oh.
He's a sophomore. Timeout.
Well, he's got the ball.
I believe the official signaled for a timeout on Breckenridge County, but they don't have any left. Now he's correcting it. Be a timeout called by the Red Devils. Interesting to see what Coach Hoddle does here. 4th and 9 deep in our own territory. I don't know if he'll send Daniel Shane in the punt unit out. Looks like he will. I believe I recognize that back plate of Daniel Shane on the field now. But hard to believe he would send Watkins out, try another play this far deep in our territory.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be Daniel Shane in the punt unit on with just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Be number 5 back to return. It's a nice punt by Daniel Shane. And he's got another open lane. And Daniel Shane's the only one that can tackle him, and he does. So an impressive open field tackle by Daniel Shane prevents a touchdown. But unfortunately, they return it to the inside the 10-yard line. Khalil Rogers with a nice return there. And a flip and a fumble, and nobody can fall on it. I believe the Red Devils fall on it, and it was on the ground forever, but I believe the Tigers were tied up getting blocked. And that's an unfortunate play for the Tigers. as an opportunity for yet another turnover slips through their hands.
Looked like he kicked it a little bit.
Yeah, I believe the reception of the toss from Boone was not handled very well.
No, it was not.
Another power formation and a handoff this time, and that's another touchdown. It'd be another touchdown for the Red Devils to make it 41-6, and that will make it a 35-point lead, meaning the clock will not stop after this PAT. Oh, hold on a second. It looks like Boone and the offense is staying on the field.
Might go for a 2-point.
No, here comes Lance for the. Looks like
The kicker.
the quarterback is going to be their holder. That's why he was on the field. But here comes their kicker. I believe this will make it a running clock.
Extra point is up and good by number 4, Andrew Lance.
So score is 42-6.
With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half.
Yep.
Michael Johnson ready to return another kickoff. For anyone interested in local area scores, I believe Meade County is up on Apollo 20-7 right now. And
Really?
surprise lead there, as Apollo looked to be one of the better teams in the 3rd region area.
And Meade County hasn't played in 2 weeks.
And Meade County has been off. That's a good point, Scholar. Meade County has been off because of COVID issues. I believe their last game was another surprising win over the E-Town Panthers,
Yes.
led by quarterback Ryder Gregory. So, Meade County on putting the Apollo Eagles on upset alert right now. And speaking of upset, I believe I heard Homer's radio beside us say Hancock County was losing to Crittenden County, if I heard them right. So, obviously that wasn't expected either. And that's a fumble by Jonathan Walker, and I can't tell who recovered it. The Red Devils were saying they did, and they did. So on the first play of this drive, I believe Jonathan Walker is the one that coughed it up there. Mishandling of the handoff from Watkins. But it'll give the Red Devils back the ball. And Casey Boone still out here with the first group. Be interesting to see when Coach Fallon puts the reserves in. But for right now, it's Casey Boone and the first stringers out here to see if they can add on to this lead. And that's a pass, and that's going to be a touchdown by number 25. Number 25, Jeremiah Goodwin.
So scores now 48-6 with a minute remaining,
And
minute 50 remaining, the running clock.
As I said earlier, the clock is not stopping now, even though it's a dead ball. So I believe the only reason it will stop from now on is a timeout or a penalty. It will not stop on out of bounds or touchdowns. Kick is up and good. It'll be 49-6 in favor of the Red Devils.
We had a tough loss last night against Owensboro, 5-0.
Soccer team get defeated last night by Owensboro. Owensboro is a very stout soccer team, if anyone didn't know. They have a pretty impressive group down there in Davis
We
County.
held our own, though, and Sarah's first game in the goal. Sarah Drain, freshman.
Sarah Drain stepping in for Morgan Tabor at goalie. So
She had a really great game last night. Super proud of her.
only 5 goals given up to that impressive group of soccer players down at Owensboro.
Yes.
But once again, we wish them luck down at McLean County tomorrow.
At 12:30.
12:30, the early day game.
Yep. Senior night's next week, the 25th, at home at 11 versus Franklin Simpson.
Is that Saturday?
Yes.
So if anyone's not busy on the that Saturday, the game's 11. Senior night, come out and support. Our soccer team has several seniors.
11 in total.
11 seniors, so it'll be a big night, or a big afternoon, sorry. There's a day game.
Yep.
Against Franklin Simpson.
I don't know their mascot.
I don't either. I know their school color is blue.
And it's orange, too.
Blue and orange.
Yeah.
I cannot think of their mascot off the top of my head, but that is down past Bowling Green, close to the Tennessee line. So they'll be making the trip up to Harnett, Kentucky, as it is halftime now in Harnett, Kentucky, as the Red Devils are up on the Tigers 49-6. As the Tigers head into the athletic facility to serve as their locker room. And I believe the Red Devils will just settle in that far end zone.
They're Wildcats, Lady Cats.
The Franklin Simpson Wildcats, Lady Cats, sorry, will be here on senior night. So if anybody can make that trip out to Tiger Stadium to support our Lady Tigers and our 11 seniors, led by Skylar and her twin sister, Sydney.
And here comes the dance team for the halftime show. And we're going to go on a short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Breckinridge County High School is proud to present the pride of Breckinridge County, your hometown, award-winning Fighting Tiger Marching Band. The Tiger Marching Band's 2021 program entitled Let's Talk is a musical and visual exploration of the history of communication. Musical selections for tonight's performance include Printing Press, an original composition by Jordan Williams, and Visharad from Movlas by Czech composer Bedřich Smetana. And now, please welcome Drum Major Matty Moore and the Breckinridge County Fighting Tiger Marching Band. Fighting Tiger Band, you may take the field in exhibition.
The dawning of the Renaissance. With renewed interests in art, science, and culture came a need for new ways to share ideas and information. Of the printing press, creativity can now be shared at the speed of time. The next major breakthrough in communication was broadcasting. The ability to send ideas rapidly between people through the airwaves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fighting Tiger Marching Band. The Fighting Tiger Marching Band is under the direction of Paul Rotrammel. Band staff includes color guard director Jacob Gallagher, percussion director Bailey Stevenson, assistant
And we're back as the second half is about to start. Looks like Sydney Tucker will be kicking off for the Tigers.
Looks like it.
It's like number 5, Khalil Rogers, back there again to return this kick. But we may see another onside kick like we did in the first half by Sydney. If that's the case, it won't make it near how deep Rogers is. And it's another onside kick, except this time it makes it to the second level. And the Tigers didn't really have a chance to recover that one as it sneaked through the first level of Red Devils. And it looks like Casey Boone's coming out again. So Coach Fallon opens up the second half, still with his first stringers in.
At the 44-yard line.
In the shotgun, and it's a run to number 27, I believe. That would be Dion Winstead, freshman. And there's a Tiger shaking up. Possibly be Jonathan Walker, the senior. That'd be a big blow to the Tigers. He's 6th in state 5A in tackles per game, right behind teammate Daniel Shane. And he is yet to get up, so not a good sign for the Tigers. Both teams' medical staff is out there now, along with Coach Hoddle. Usually when the head coach comes out there, it's not a very good sign.
Nope, not at all.
I believe they're working on that right arm, shoulder, elbow. I can't tell from here, but I believe it's the right arm of senior Jonathan Walker.
I believe you're correct. And he's getting up now.
And he's being helped up by the athletic trainer. And it is that right arm or hand or wrist of Jonathan Walker. I believe it's the wrist. We can hope that's not a fracture, maybe a possible dislocation, but if that's a fracture, that's probably a serious injury for Walker and a big blow to that Tigers defense. And we're back here as Boone throws out to the far side, and number 10, Lucas Hartz, on the reception, and that'll be a first down for the Red Devils. So once again, Casey Boone and the Owensboro offense in business.
Run out of bounds at the 33-yard line, first down, Red Devils.
Number 27, Dion Winstead, still in that backfield with Boone, working mainly on a shotgun, and that is a handoff to Winstead, and he has an open alley, and that's be a touchdown for Dion Winstead, and that's a touchdown. So
Score is now 55-6.
he was tackled by Evan Miller, but
A little late there.
after he had already crossed into the end zone, so it'll be 55-6, Red Devils, with 10 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And as I mentioned, that clock is still running. So Boone and Lands out for that PAT duo. And snap. Kick is up and good. So
I don't think their kicker's missed tonight, has he?
no, he's had some pretty strong PAT attempts. That'll be Andrew Lands, the junior.
So the clock's still running, like you mentioned.
And there's a little bit of a delay with both teams getting on the field for special teams, and it's like a few additions to the special teams group. Number 25, Ben Haycraft, a sophomore, getting on the field for the special teams play. Lands on for the kickoff as the Tigers now down by 50. And that's a shorter kick, and it's fielded
Liam Clark there.
by Liam Clark. And that has been Jonathan Walker in that spot, but he is still injured. So it'll be Liam Clark's first time in that return position, and Andrew Lands kicks it right to him. So Liam Clark staying on the field for this offensive possession. So he may be taking the tight end position that was held by Jonathan Walker before that injury. And Danny Jackson coming on the field late. Once again in that pistol formation with Watkins at quarterback and Johnson at running back. It's a flip to Johnson. He's got an open lane. He pushed an offensive lineman into a block, and that was a smart play. That'll be a first down for Johnson.
A really smart play there by him.
I believe that's number 64, Cole Nash, with the block.
54. Oh, 64, I don't know. His jersey's a little ruffled up. Let me look. I think you're right. I think it is 54. I mean, whatever you said.
64 would be Colton Mills. Sorry, not Cole Nash. Colton Mills, the senior, with that block there. Parker Davis in motion now in the backfield, and it's a bad snap. And it's recovered, and he doesn't throw it away, and that'll be a sack. I believe that's the third or fourth sack for the Owensboro defense tonight.
Pile of Owensboro players laying on top of Kyron Watkins there.
Yeah, he was sacked by multiple defenders there. It was a bad snap or a bad handling of the snap. One of the two. Evan Miller coming back onto the field now. And probably looking at two straight pass plays here at 2nd and 19. Unless Johnson can break for a big run, Watkins probably going to have to air it out deep again. Liam Clark in motion. And there's a penalty. Maybe looking at a false start on Tigers. And that's exactly what it is. So it'll be 2nd and 24 from the 21-yard line.
Second down and long.
5:15 remaining in this third quarter.
And obviously that clock did not stop on that penalty.
Nope.
And so another flip out to Johnson. And he does the same thing. He pushed another offensive lineman. I believe that was Jack Austin into a block. But as long as he keeps getting runs like that, I don't think Coach Hodder will mind him pushing his blockers into some defenders.
Nope, I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
Be 3rd and 15 as a gain of 9. So it'll be 3rd and 15 from the 30-yard line. And rumor is we have fans listening from outside the state. So shout out to Ryan from Atlanta and Matt from South Carolina. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Score still 56 to 6.
56 to fix, or 6, sorry.
Fix.
Not fix, not with an S, not an F. Tigers down by 50. Going to be 4th and 15. So the punt group coming on, and a timeout called by Coach Hoddle with just under 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And the clock actually does stop on these timeouts.
You having trouble speaking or
It's getting late.
past your bedtime?
I guess so. But 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter, and Coach Brent Hoddle calls his first timeout of the second half. And we're back as Bakovic, I believe is how you say his last name, is on the punt. That's a good punt, even though he fell down.
Hope he better get back up.
Well, it
Is
appears
he
he's
hurt?
He's hurt. That's why he fell down. But the play continues, and they run right past him.
How did he hurt himself on a punt?
Maybe a strained muscle, maybe a hyperextended leg on that punt. But Bakovic is still down.
You think they'd stop the play if he was on the ground?
Well, it's a live ball injury, so I don't think they're supposed to stop the play. But
it's kind of dangerous them running right past him like that, though.
It's a little bit dangerous. They did run kind of over top of him, but that'll make the score 62-6 as they return that punt for a touchdown. Partly due to the fact that Owensboro had more blockers available than Brett County did possible tacklers due to the injury of our punter. And there's now a late flag thrown, and we'll await the official's announcement to see what that penalty is, as Bakovic is still on the ground. Looks like Ivakovic is getting up now, walking tenderly. It does look like an injury to that right leg, so I believe it was a muscle or hyperextension or something when he punted that ball, because the way I saw it, he went straight down to the ground right after that ball left his foot, Scholar.
Oh.
And it looks like he's in pretty obvious pain, so we'll try to get an injury report and get back to you guys.
Will have the ball first down.
A correction, there was some type of penalty during the course of that punt return, so take off the touchdown, and it's still 56-6. And the penalty was actually a block in the back during the course of that punt return. So it is now 2nd and 6 on the Breckinridge County 46-yard line with just under 3 minutes left to go. And it does appear that Owensboro has put in some second stringers. So Casey Boone no longer in at quarterback. Their new quarterback, number 18, just threw the ball behind him accidentally. Trevor DeLacy is the new quarterback for the Red Devils. He's a freshman. So a little rookie mistake there, and that'll be classified as a non-forced fumble.
Third down 15.
It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Red Devils and new quarterback DeLacy.
.210 remaining this quarter here.
Tigers with a 4-man rush, and they almost got to him, and he sailed as receiver. Like Kyron Watkins almost came up with the second interception of the night, but just couldn't lay out far enough. It'll be 4th down, and it looks like the Tigers will get the ball back due to a punt. So that block in the back call saves the Tigers a touchdown, as they can't move the ball any farther after that punt return was taken off the board due to a block in the back. Kyron Watkins and Michael Johnson deep. It is to Michael Johnson, and he catches it on a bounce, and they will let Owensboro touch it, and it will be Tigers' ball at the 16-yard line.
Punt down at the 16-yard line. First down, Bear County.
Be 1st down for the Tigers with a minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, and we have a little bit under a minute remaining in this 3rd quarter here.
Looks like Kyron's having some trouble getting the play call from Coach Hoddle and Coach Bennett.
Looks like it.
Well, Coach Hoddle may be electing to run out the clock and just start fresh at the end. That is what the Tigers will do, as they will not run another play. And the 3rd quarter will end with a score of 56-6 in favor of the Owensboro Red Devils. And they will indeed run out the clock. We'll take a
short break.
Well, hold on one second. Looks like Coach Hoddle is getting a certain group together, as Owensboro hasn't left the field.
No, 3 seconds.
Well, 3
remaining.
seconds left, so they will run out the clock. I'm not sure what the decision was from Coach Hoddle, but either way, we'll take a short break and get back to you with 12 minutes left in this ball game. Tigers down by 50.
And we're back. With 12 minutes remaining in this ball game, just like Jared said.
Ball in the Tigers' own 16-yard line, as they will have almost the length of the field to go. Kyron Watkins and Michael Johnson, once again, that pistol formation. And it's a handoff to Johnson, and that's a good carry. And he's still going, and he's twirled out of bounds. That'll be a 1st down for the Tigers. Good run right there. Probably went out to the 26-yard line, so gain of 10. Correction, the official saw it as a gain of 9, so it'll be 2nd and 1. I would envision another handoff to Johnson here to get this 1st down and a new set of the sticks.
And here they go.
That's Clark in motion and another
No.
miscommunication between Johnson and Watkins.
Yes.
And it leads to a non-forced fumble by the Tigers.
That's okay.
Well, they end up getting a gain of 2 yards even though they fumbled, so it'll be a first down for the Tigers. First and 10 from their own 27. Very fortunate bounce of the football there.
Yes. So, Jared, you excited for baseball season?
Yeah, I've been getting in some off-season workouts. So we're got a lot of younger kids coming out this year, so probably getting our numbers up, and that's good. It's always good to get the younger generation going.
For sure.
I have Cole Proctor coming back. Batted over 430 last season, so one of the top batting averages in the state, I believe. And then, of course, Isaac Seeger will be on the watch list for third regional player of the year once again this year.
That was a good run there by Kyron Watkins.
It's another first down for the Tigers. So early in this fourth quarter, the Tigers offense comes to life as back-to-back runs for back-to-back first downs, and the Tigers have the ball on their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, I think you'll have a good season, though.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, ready to get out there on our new field. If you guys didn't know, we're getting a brand new field right behind the high school along with the soccer team. Or softball team, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So there'll be 2 brand new fields out there.
It's pretty nice from right here.
Yes, ma'am. I believe it'll be one of the top facilities in the state once it's all said and done. So
it's real nice, real sharp.
So if anybody wants to come out, our season starts in late March, and hopefully we'll play into May. So right behind the high school will be our new field.
Can't skip over basketball season, though.
Also, the tennis team will be playing their games there. I forgot we have brand new 4 tennis courts, very nice tennis courts. So tennis is a new sport to the high school this year. So
just like bass fishing?
Just like bass fishing. That's a good point, Scholar. And another good run by Watkins. Down to the Owensboro 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Tigers. Be another Joe Bennett-Bacco first down for Kyron Watkins in the offense. And it's a tough sign for the Tigers as Michael Johnson limping off the field. Don't know if we'll get another look at him tonight or not. But either way, he's had a great game. Had some tough after-contact yards. So if he can't get back in this game, hopefully he'll be ready to go for the game next week against Graves County.
Yes.
We will not be covering that Graves County game as it is away down close to Paducah. So I believe WXBC should be, though.
Yeah,
you guys want to tune in. Lee Bramlett and company. We broadcasting that game from down close to Paducah. And Watkins keeps it for another good run. A block by Evan Miller. And there'll be another first down. Good block by Evan Miller on the outside there. And Watkins gets another first down. Watkins having a good fourth quarter so far.
Yes, he is.
I believe we've had more Joe Bennett-Bacco first downs in this fourth quarter than we've had the first 3 quarters combined, Scholar.
I think we have.
Hopefully the Tigers can seal this good drive with a touchdown and hopefully a Sidney Tucker point after.
I agree.
Once again in the pistol formation, this time with Clark in the backfield instead of Johnson. And Watkins keeps it again. Another quality run. He moves it outside, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7. It's another quality run for Watkins. And he's marching this Brett County offense right down the field.
Yes, he is.
Be 2nd and 2 for the Tigers. He's getting the call from Huddle, and he'll march back to the huddle to give it to his teammates. I believe the last 4 plays have been runs by Watkins, but all have been productive, so I don't know if I'll change it or not. It would be Danny Jackson, Parker Davis, Evan Miller, and Jacob Henning on the outside, and that's a fumble. And that'll be recovered by Owensboro. So Number 19, Blake Kimbrell on the fumble recovery. He's a freshman. So what was probably the most promising drive of the night for the Tigers ends in a turnover. A fumble by Watkins or Clark. I couldn't tell which one it was, but one of them dropped the ball and Kimbrell jumped on it. So it'll be first down and 10 from the Tigers' 22 for Trevor DeLacy and company.
5:44 remaining in this quarter.
And it's a flag.
Flag's thrown.
And usually when the flag is thrown right when the ball is hiked, that is unfortunately usually an offsides penalty. We'll see to confirm. It's usually offsides or false start.
Made by number 11, Evan Miller. Penalty flag.
Tackled by Evan Miller after that run. And Owensboro is backing up, so a false start. Not an offsides, a false start on the offensive line of the Red Devils. Possibly some underclassmen in there, so.
5-yard penalty. Replay
Probably just a
first down,
little
first
mistake.
15.
Trevor DeLacy will lead the group back out to be first and 15 from the Tigers' 32-yard line. Or 16-yard line, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Scoreboard's full of delayed. It'll be a handoff. And he's still running. Brought down by 11. Evan Miller once again.
Tackle made by number 11, Evan Miller.
Deshaun Sanders with the run, a sophomore.
Down at the 26
Good tackle there by
yard line,
Evan.
first down and 6.
Good strong tackle in the open
Mhm.
field. DeLacy getting the call from the Owensboro sideline.
Three minutes remaining in this fourth quarter here.
Yes, 3 minutes and 50 seconds as that's a pass. He rolls out and he overthrows his target. Intended for number 9, Javion
By
Robinson.
number 10, Lucas
Yeah.
Parks follows incomplete.
Be 3rd and 6 in the 26.
Third down and 6, Red Devils.
Another
DeLacy out there for this 3rd and 6. And this could be a big stop for the Tigers.
Yes, it
And they
could.
get the ball back with time for another score to shorten this deficit.
Good tackle there by
And that's a stop. I couldn't see who was on the defensive line.
it's 50.
52.
Tackle made by number 52, Dallas Jacobs.
Dallas Jacobs.
Fourth down and 3.
I believe that's what PA announcer Chris Morgan said. I'm looking at the roster right now, and that is Dallas Jacobs.
He's freshman, sophomore.
Dallas Jacobs is a sophomore. And it's 4th and 3, but Owensboro once again stays on the field. I believe they only punted one time tonight, if I believe. So with 2 minutes and 22 seconds, this will be a 4th down. And Clark and Watkins back deep in case of a punt.
What'd the ref say?
Delay of game on the Owensboro offense. Actually, special teams. That is the punt team out there. So move the ball 5 yards back, and we'll run it back. Watson and Clark deep. And that's not a very good punt as it bounced, and Clark will let it go. It'll be downed at the 26-yard line with 1:35 left to go in the game.
Got a minute 30 remaining in this ball game, and
Governor County will have the ball, first and 10 from the 25.
And it'll be senior Kyron Watkins out probably for the last drive of the night. I didn't know if Hoddle would send him back out there again, but he led the offense to their best drive of the night last drive. Just couldn't cap it off. Turned it over about the 15-yard line. But it is Watkins, and I believe Michael Johnson's back out there, so that's a good sign for the Tigers after he was helped off the field last drive.
48 seconds remaining in this ball game, and Tigers are still down 56-6.
And it's a good run by Johnson as he gets down to the 45-yard line, probably his best run of the night. And another quality run by the junior, Michael Johnson. And once again, another fourth quarter Joe Bennett-Bacco first down. And we'll see if the Tigers run another play as there's 20 seconds left now. And they're huddling up probably for one more play. And obviously it won't matter, but maybe a positive play would give them some confidence going into next week against Graves County.
For sure.
And it'll be a run by Watkins. He has some room. And he's tackled at the 39.
Kyron Watkins was the ball carrier out to the 38-yard line.
And that'll be the ball game as the Tigers lose 56-6 against
Owensboro Red Devils.
Owensboro Red Devils. Probably the favorite in 5A this year before Gavin Wimsatt left. I don't know where the quote-unquote experts project them to end their season now that Casey Boone is calling the shots at quarterback, but still a very stout team out of Davis County. I thought the Tigers played hard, just couldn't get the breaks when we needed them.
Oh, yes. I agree. All of them went out there, played their hardest, and just sometimes they don't come out the way we want it to.
Not to mention we're still missing players.
Yes.
James Spitzer out and a few others with COVID issues and things like that. So hopefully at Graves County next week we'll have our full team and be able to contain that rushing attack of McKee.
Yes. Well, good luck to the Tigers next week when they play at Graves County, and
Good luck to the soccer team tomorrow at McLean County.
thank you. We appreciate that.
Unfortunately, that will not be available for Break Live or WXBC, but
Nope.
Breckenridge County High School Football Club will post updates after the game.
Yes, on Twitter.
On
and
Twitter.
Breck County Athletics will post
And
it.
Breckenridge County Athletics. So I'll have to wait till the game's over to see that score, but hopefully LA Tigers come away with another victory
Yes.
so far in their successful season. So we'll wrap it up as the Tigers fall to Owensboro Senior High 56-6 here at Tiger Field. Good
I'm
night.
Skylar Tucker,
I'm Jared Harned.
and we're signing out of